Catholic bishops here in the U.S. with ties to Lebanon are closely following the developments there and asking for prayers as the country deals with a catastrophe. In a joint statement, Bishop Gregory Mansour of the Eparchy of St. Maron of Brooklyn and Bishop Ali Zayden of the Eparchy of Our Lady of Lebanon of Los Angeles write in part, quote, "We appeal to all nations, all people of goodwill, to stand in solidarity with the Lebanese." His Excellency, Bishop Gregory John Mansour of the Eparchy of St. Maron of Brooklyn joins me now by Skype. Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Tracy.
I know it must be so difficult for you to see these images of a country that you love so much. Can you talk about that?
First, the love. Lebanon deserves love. With all that it's gone through, Lebanon deserves love, especially the people, and especially those who work for the poor in Lebanon, especially Catholic institutions that serve Catholics, non-Catholics alike. Lebanon deserves love. So yes, Tracy, we do love Lebanon, and we're very sad to see this happen.
Again, as you mentioned, Lebanon was already dealing with so much, including soaring rates of poverty and unemployment, and now this. What are your biggest concerns for the people there in Beirut?
The fatigue. There are doctors, nurses, first responders, just people on the street. And places like Caritas Lebanon or St. Vincent de Paul Society in Lebanon, those are the people that are the salt of the earth, as well as many Catholic and non-Catholic NGOs in Lebanon. And they're working beyond their means. And that's why the Patriarch today, Maronite Patriarch, issued a call to everybody outside of Lebanon to keep their eye on Lebanon and to assist in any ways that they can.
Have you heard from anyone there? And besides what you mentioned, what else can we do here in the U.S. to help?
Well, so Bishop Zaydan and I have designated Caritas Lebanon as the particular, because it's the Catholic Church's outreach, it's the Catholic charities in Lebanon. And also, I would say St. Vincent de Paul Society. We're used to that here in the United States. Most parishes in Lebanon have a St. Vincent de Paul Society. And those can be accessed on our website at www.stmaron, that's stmaron.org. And people can help that way. And of course, prayer and fasting and any support that for the good Lebanese people would be helpful.
Yeah, and I know in your statement you point out that Lebanon was once designated by Pope St. John Paul II as being, quote, more than a country, it is a message. Can you talk more about that? And also, what would you like people to know about its symbolism and significance?
So 100 years ago, a Muslim mufti and a Catholic patriarch, the Maronite Patriarch, went to Versailles purposefully to create a Lebanon that would be a safeguard and a refuge for Christians and Muslims alike. That's the beauty of Lebanon, and it's been a fragile experiment ever since. And Lebanon really has a diverse population, 18 different religious communities living in somewhat of a harmony. And so that's oftentimes missed. Lebanon is not completely towards the west only or completely towards the east only, but almost like a Switzerland of the Middle East, trying to stay out of everybody's issues there. So Lebanon deserves our trust and our respect, especially the humanitarian work that's done there. John Paul II meant he got it for Lebanon. He knew it was more than a country. It was a message that people can find a way to work together.
Well, Your Excellency, thank you so very much for your time today and speaking with us, and also what you do. Please know that we are joining you in praying for the people of Lebanon.
Thank you, Tracy.